Hello and welcome to DJ Fossils. I hope you can hear me alright. It's a little bit windy, so I apologise for that. But we're back at Seatown, and the title of today's video is Seatown to Eype. We're not going all the way to Eype, but we're going to be heading along that direction. So I had a quick look along there, and unfortunately all the Belemite miles are still covered up. Otherwise I would have gone there first and had a quick look. So where we're heading down to today is down there, and so we've got a lot of geology here. So you've got the Eype clay member which runs along here, and as it gets up there, obviously once you get up to that there, you've got the cliff down sands member which runs along the middle up there. I might not be pointing quite right place on the camera, but it's the middle of the cliffs up there, which is where the brittle star and starfish beds, as they're called, are. If we're lucky, we might find a bit of rock that's come down with one in. You never know. And then you've got the Thornicum sand member at the top. So we're hoping we can find some bits along that way today, but we're going to go right along to the point, and maybe just a little way round the point as well, along that way, and see what we can find. So hopefully we'll get some stuff. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the drone up today, because it's really windy. You can see the sides quite big, but yeah, also there's spots of rain in the air, and you can't fly it in any wet weather conditions. It damaged the drone, so I'm hoping that we can get it up, but we never know. So hopefully we'll find some nice bits. Beautiful bird of prey just sat hovering up there at the top of the cliff as well. Just thought I'd have a look at that. I'll probably zoom it in, and hopefully you'll be able to see it. There he goes. But yeah, it is meant to be clearing up a bit later on, so I might be able to get the drone up once we're further down on the point or something, if the wind isn't picked up too much and the rain stops. It's not actually raining, it's just fine mist in the air, but even that can damage the drones. Now we're not really sure what to look for along here, this part, because we've not done this before, but in the clay there's a rather suspicious looking nodule. So I'm going to try and get that out and see if it is anything or not, because all the other bits I've seen in here are just lumps of like clay, hardened clay. So that's the only thing I've seen in here. Jackie just found that little bit of partial ammonite, so there is stuff here. Got it open in the end. It was really hard to break that one. There are signs of something in there, but not anything worth taking. We're just looking along the front of the clay, had a look at something else, and then I just spotted this absolutely gorgeous one. The colours on that, look at that. Not 100% complete, but beautiful tip on it. Definitely worth taking. Not found a lot, but we found a couple of partials which we've thrown away, but I found this one. It's nearly complete, but it's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous colours and patterning on it. So actually I'm going to take that, because we haven't found one yet, and if we don't find a whole one, at least it's something for the species for this area. So, but yeah, it's really nice. Jackie just spotted this. Looks like there's a nice big Belemite sticking out there. Let's have a look. Let's hope. Oh, not sure actually. Oh no, it's a flint nodule, unfortunately. That's a shame, because that looked like it was a nice chunky one. And you've got to be careful here. There's big rocks up there, and bits are falling. We've just seen 2 or 3 bits fall down that side. Only little pieces, but I'm more worried about that big chunk up there, which is not far from me. But this has fallen recently. Just spotted this on the top. Belemite on the top. There's something sticking out the side there. But on this side here, there is a partial ammonite. Or it's an ammonite. I don't know if it's going to be preserved, but I'm going to see if I can take this top layer off and have a look. There's all sorts of shells in here as well. But yeah, this block has only just fallen recently, so you can see that actually the marks where it came down with these bits of mud here. Well, we got that was the little one you saw on the back that I showed you, but just at the front here there was another one which has come off. It did break, but that will be able to put that back together quite easily. And I don't know how well preserved this ammonite is going to be, but I did manage to get the piece out. I didn't think I was going to get it off, but I was hitting at the top there and then suddenly the whole sliver came off. So hopefully it might be under there, it might not, it's hard to tell. So I've got a funny feeling it's not going to be, but we'll see. We'll take it back and have a look. Well, I just found a couple of nice shells in there. So I saw this one sticking up the edge. Absolutely gorgeous. That should clean up really nicely. I think it's some sort of graphia. I'm not 100% sure until I get it prepped out. And next to it was also this one as well. So that should be all right because it's all covered still. But over there we spotted this in the rocks, so I thought I'd have a go at tapping nearby to it, and it just suddenly popped off. And look at that, absolutely gorgeous. So really happy with that find. Absolutely beautiful patterning on it. Just don't know if the centre's going to be there, but it doesn't matter. It's the first one we found. So really happy with that. Well, doing quite well. Jackie just spotted there's a lovely belemite in there, and she's giving it all shadow so I can't see it. And she does that, she's good at that. Yeah, so that's really nice. A little bit worn on the top though, so I'm not going to bother trying to extract that one, although it'll come off quite easy. But also I just found this. Looks like a Hildy to me, especially with the keel there. But I'm going to take that back, obviously, and prep that. That is really nice. But yeah, so I just tilted this rock. You can see an ammonite sat there, that side, just there. So I thought I'll have a tip. And on the other side, there's another one. Oh, sorry, now I'm getting in the shade, shadows on it. I'll just move over a bit. So you've got another ammonite just here as well. I don't think I'll bother with those because they're both buried quite deep inside. It'd be it'd take forever to extract them out. But these rocks are really good. Let's just move that a minute. So this is the sort of stuff that I've been finding things on. Yeah, there's another ammonite. Partial little one there, sat there by my finger. But yeah, there's that one. But this doesn't break too badly. I might even be able to get that out, but last time I tried to get one in the centre like this, it just snapped off. So don't think I'll bother. I'm sure there'll be others to find. There is a lot here, a lot of good stuff. And we've only walked from there to here. We're only about halfway to the point so far. I just spotted something rather nice. Jackie was stopping here just to take a coat off and that, a jumper off. And as we stopped, I spotted this under here. Look at that. Now, I don't know how well if that's going to come out, but it looks really well preserved. Oh, it's another partial one there. The problem is it's on the bottom side of the rock, and there's no way I'm moving this rock. It's humongous. But I'm going to have a go at just tapping over here and over here, see if I can get some of the rock away from these areas, and then if I tap up here it might drop off. So I'm going to have a go with it. Yeah, it didn't go too well. That layer just sort of split, but there, it wasn't very well preserved there, that side anyway. But also what fell off, again not preserved. Oh no, it looks all right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that because I can drop it down to that size, so that'll be complete, and that's quite nice actually. That's like the first one we found. Jackie found another piece, I think, of an, oh, that's a different one. That's a different one. Yeah, there was one partial over here. The one I was looking at was over here, and this one was tucked in under there, which we couldn't even see because that wasn't facing forwards. But yeah, that should be all right. At least we got one out of that. There's probably more in there, but we're going to keep looking. Oh yeah,
the remains of one.
Remains of one in there. I don't know if you can see that because of the shadow.
I think that's
and there is what yeah, I think that is. So yeah, there's loads to find here, a lot of rocks to look through, so if you can't find something, just break one of these, start breaking one of these rocks up. You'll find stuff in them. Wow, we've just taken the top off of this rock because there were some good signs bits on there. Took all those bits off, and inside we found, so there's a couple of ammonite. So there's something else there, but I'm not sure what that is. There's another ammonite on that side. Again, not perfect, but okay. Lovely little ammonite there. There's lots of lumps of pyrite, but I was doing this one and I saw that there's another ammonite here and here, but then I spotted this keel. So that's going all the way inside there, so I'm going to take this whole piece. It's not that big. Let's see if that's all there or not. You never know. But yeah, doing really well. Just got to watch out. This sea's coming right up to where we are. Again, it's still high tide time. It's not quite low tide yet. We've got a couple of hours, but we're finding some good stuff. So actually enjoying this end more than going up the other end. I mean, for people that want to pick loose stuff up, the other end's great, but if you want to go out and actually hammer rocks and things, this is probably a better end. We've got this big rock here. I've just split down here on purpose. The reason is Jackie's just spotted this in here. Beautiful big ammonite there. Now, because I've split that, if I try splitting it this way here, it should now go, and hopefully we can get that piece off with a nice ammonite in it. Well, hopefully. Wow, I think someone over there is happy for her find. So we saw that. Let me get it into the sunlight a little bit better. There we go. Look at the size of that, and now look at that side. So it's popped out, tiny bit of shell got left behind. There's not a lot I could do about that. But you know what? That is, what, a good 7-inch ammonite? 6-7 inches, I reckon, about 7. It's going to be a beauty. I'm going to try and take a little bit of the rock off because it's pretty heavy, but not too much because I don't want to break it. But if it shows any more, I'm going to just have a chisel at this side here just to try and take some of that top off. If it does show any more, I'll show you it in a minute. Alright, so I was sat on the edge of this rock here, getting that one out of there. Jackie sat there, and as I got up, she's just spotted this right where I'm sat. I didn't see it. Look at that. They're just about to walk off and spotted that, so I'm going to have a go at that one as well. Yeah, there is a lot of stuff here. It's really good. I'm enjoying it today. Good fun. Well, I've got this top layer off quickly. It only took a minute, and as we did, we can see it's all rotted here, so we're not going to worry about it, unfortunately. It would have been lovely though if it hadn't have been rotted. Yeah, these rocks are jam-packed. We literally moved from there, and that rock underneath that big boulder there has got a little ammonite in it. We didn't bother with it though. This one there, you can see like a partial there, and so half a nautilus there, so there's nautilus here as well. That's the second nautilus I've seen. The other one was really not good, but all of these rocks have got things in. There's a lot to look for here, and it's quite enjoyable. Oh, so these rocks are packed. I'll just show you. So look, there's a partial ammonite sticking out the side. Well, not partial, an ammonite. There's a belemite sat in there, another belemite sat in there, some shells. This one's really nice, but I don't think we're going to get that out. It's very fragile. It's just going to break. That's a beautiful shell. And then literally these rocks are packed. Partial ones sticking out the side there, but yeah, these rocks have got so much in, it's unreal. Literally everyone we're looking at has got things in. I've found another big one just over there in one of those big rocks there, but unfortunately, although it's got one side there, the underside where the rock's broken is broken off as well. So yeah, oh, Jackie's just found a really big one right there, so I'll go over and have a look. Yeah, that would have been massive. Look at that. Nice belemite sat in the top there as well, so you could extract that. We got a nice chunky belemite a few minutes ago out. I haven't filmed it, but yeah, if I get a chance I'll show you everything at the end. Just spotted that lovely big graphia there, not complete though, so I won't bother trying to extract it. And a really beautiful shell there again. It's not really easy to get that one out. Just a word of warning, be careful. I just literally saw a big massive rock fall, a rock, not a rock fall, but one rock, but it was a big one, like this sort of size, just fell straight down. So you have to be careful, you never know what's coming over the top there. So just put the drone up, which I'll put on in the video next after this bit. I just wanted to say I am new with the drone. This is only the second time we've flown it, so I'm getting used to flying it, and it is pretty windy, so it's quite a difficult fly today, but it turned out okay, I think. And it's nice just to have a good overhead view of the whole area. You can sort of see where we are, where the bits where we were, just along here. And obviously I can see around the corner, around the point as well. But yeah, enjoy the drone footage, I think it's great. There's absolutely tons of nodules. I don't know if you can see them. There's just two sat right there we've just left. They're so hard, and you can't hit them here because there's nothing. You can put them on a rock over here and hit them, but I haven't found anything in any of them apart from that little bit of partial something. No ammonites or anything, bits like that in them. I don't know if there is or anything, but most of the stuff I've been finding in these rocks. So yeah, look at that. It's worn away now, but there's also down there, there's like a big shell or maybe an ammonite, I don't know, can't quite tell inside there. But there is stuff everywhere. It's really good. I'll show you this before it wears away for good. Look at that, it's absolutely stunning. Nice size as well. We've come right along the beach. We're on the this is the point just here. I did climb all the way up to just to there where that big boulder is, but to go further round it's going to be pretty tricky, and we've only got about half an hour till low tide time. And a bit further back there we found a rock with 2 or 3 graphia in it, really nice size and beautiful ones. So we're going to head back in a minute and have a look at those. But what I thought I'd show you first is some bits we've just found. So while I was walking down there, Jackie spotted this rock. Got a lovely little shell in there, and I was tapping it. There's another little shell in the end there, but that one should be all right. That looks okay. Needs to clean up, but prep it out a little tiny bit. There could be some more in there as well. There's another bit of shell on the underside. That this rock's sort of packed with shells. Also, Jackie spotted this. Can't remember what she said it was, like rogus or something. Rogus, I think coral. It does look like a piece of coral anyway, so we haven't got any bits of coral, so we thought we'd take that one today from here. I spotted this a few minutes ago, just behind me, another little hildy by the looks of it. It's not perfect, and the other side's not great, but a bit of airbrushing, it might come up okay. But one thing I did find, which is really nice, is this little bivalve clamshell. Look at that. It is, yeah, it's clam. But I popped it out of the rock because that side was showing, and just tapped around it, and the whole thing popped out, all its shell complete. So that was a fantastic little find. Absolutely beautiful. I'll do a close-up photo at the end as well. What I might do is when I get home I'll prep up that bigger one that we found and get some of it off and show you that as well. If not, I'll do it as a later video. Depends on how long it's going to take. But yeah, we've had a great day so far. Like I said, we're going to head back up there to where we left a little marker for where the shell block was, and I'll show you it when we get there, and hopefully we can get some of them out. Just spotted these two as well in there, quite a big one there, obviously worn away, and another one there, again pretty worn away. Not worth trying to extract those. But so on this rock here you can see brittle star there, very worn away though, not much of it left. And another one there, absolutely stunning, but again it's so worn away, there's not much left of it, and unfortunately there's no way you're getting them out of this rock, not unless you're doing stuff like this, which is absolutely disgusting. I know it's a loose rock, but you know, shouldn't be doing it. But there are some other bits of them showing in places on there, little bits of ones, but nothing complete.